I am Billionaire Charlie, man. I'm back at it again, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. I'm about to give y'all my thoughts, man, on what Master P was talking about on the Breakfast Club about Tyler Perry. But anyway, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. Cash tag Billionaire Charlie, man. Remember, put in your donations, man. Show the channel some love or whatever. And I thank all of y'all out there, man. I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate y'all support. And I thank y'all all, you know what I mean, for all the love y'all been giving the channel over this 1 year. It's my first year doing the YouTube. So first year, 13,000 subscribers, pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of views, over like 2 million and some views. Man, we doing numbers, man. It's my first year. It's my first year doing YouTube, man. And I'm doing pretty good. But anyway, man, let's talk about it. Uh, Tyler Perry, man. Master P was saying like when he put together, he did the movie Hook Up 2 or whatever, and he felt like Tyler Perry wasn't giving him the love or the respect, man. You know what I'm saying, that he thought he would get from his own people. You know what I'm saying, that he felt like it was a little sly, little hate in his blood. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, but Master P was just talking about like he get all his stuff from the mud, man. He invested in his own movies. He put his own movies together. He went out and got all these great comedy guys, you know what I'm saying, from Instagram and stuff of that nature. Funny Mike, you know what I mean, Fat Boy, DC Young Fly, you know what I'm saying, Just Hilarious. He went and got a lot of them, put them in a movie, man, and just made history, man. He was trying to bring back that energy from like Harlem Nights. Remember them great movies like Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying, Charlie Murphy in it, you know what I'm saying, Red Fox, you know what I'm saying. Some of the great comedians, man, you know what I'm saying, was all in that Harlem Nights, man. That was a classic, man. And that's basically what Master P is trying to do. He's trying to bring energy to our culture, and he's trying to tell them, man, when they made Black Panther, that wasn't our movie, man. That don't even belong to us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the movies that have been made, people have been actors and stuff of that nature, but they don't never like to invest in their own projects and do it. For instance, the people we know do that is like Master P and Dame Dash. They both invest in their own company. They always put their own money up to do their projects, and what it's all about. See, when I get to that level, you know what I'm saying, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to invest my own money. I don't want nobody to have control over my projects or who can speak, who can be in the movie. That's what Dame Dash was talking about when he was doing Paid in Full, man. They didn't want Cameron to be in to play Alpo character. They didn't want Cameron in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's the control that you have when you put your own money up and you put your own team together. You see what I'm saying? So like I say, man, I can't understand why a person like Tyler Perry couldn't respect Master P grind and what he doing, because Master P been making his own movies, as well as his brother Sickle Shocker been making his own movie for years, man. They been doing little comedy movies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of them been on the radar like that, but they've been putting them together. They've been doing it for years. That's why they got the experience. And his son Romeo went to school for this. You know they're supposed to be trying to do the documentary of Master P. You know what I mean? The Ice Cream Man or whatever. So they been grinding, they been doing their thing, man. You know I've been up on everything, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect Master P as a man and as a person and as a businessman, because he was able to get those big deals as far as with the record companies before anybody. Matter of fact, I think Master P got one of the biggest deals. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the distributor and stuff like that, because he put his own money up. You know what I'm saying? So I think he had like damn near 100% of some shit. Like he was getting all his royalties and all of that, man. He would know that. You know what I mean? That's why every time you hear Snoop talk about him, he's like, man, Master P was getting it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Everybody had houses. Everybody had cars. You know what I'm saying? That's why Lil Wayne and Turk was trying to sign with Master P, man. Because they knew them boys was over there getting money. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand his business mindset, man, is to be your own man. Like he was saying on the Breakfast Club, like if he was a white guy, they would love him. But because he's African American, you know what I'm saying, they not gonna look at him the same. You know what I mean? They want to shade him and he ain't this or he ain't that. You know what I'm saying? As great as Tyler Perry is, man, You know what I'm saying? His start wasn't the same as Master P. You know what I'm saying? Master P always really put his own money up for his movies and his own projects, man. That's how he always did it, man. He did it himself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I love watching people like that, like the Dame Dashes and the Master P's, because they got the mindset of why I'm waiting for somebody. He felt the same way about Straight Outta Compton when he was like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. These all big ballers, big money makers. Why they didn't put their own money up, put their own situation together, as far as the Straight Outta Compton joint. You know what I'm saying? Because then it would have been all theirs. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the thing. He always been an entrepreneur that thought like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to be maybe wrong or right, man. You know what I'm saying? He all about African Americans just being able to own their own stuff, man, have their own rights, man. And just, you know what I mean, the same with Dame Dash. I think a lot of people kind of getting away from that, and they just making projects just for other people that you not really, you know what I mean, you not owning any of the things that you making. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's something. I think that's where a lot of big time actors and things are trying to move into, like the Kevin Harts and the, you know what I'm saying, Marlon Wayans. Because look what happened to Marlon Wayans, man, with what was it? Scary Movie. The Scary Movie thing. The Wayans brothers. That was their whole thing. They wrote the script. They did all of that, but they had no rights, so they took all of that from them. That's why Marlon Wayans when they did the Haunted House thing, because they made Scary Movie. Now they try to put. They had Charlie Sheen, all types of people in the movie, and it just was. It was really bad. Like it was never the same when the Wayans brothers wasn't on it. But that's the type of stuff he talking about. Like that's what you call Hollywood, dog. Like Marlon Wayans, the Wayans brothers wrote those scripts, man, for the Scary Movie. They gave them projects, and then they took the last movie with the aliens from the Marlon Wayans and them, the Wayans brothers, and just made it crappy. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not theirs anymore. And it's the same thing, man. There's a lot. I can go down the list, man. Now I don't know her name right offhand, but the lady that do the shot, she wrote this stuff, and yet she's saying that that's not even her show anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like she don't have no control over what's going on, and this is what Master P talking about. Like we got so many people in our communities, in the African American community, that's writing these great projects, but they don't own any of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Those companies own it, like Stars, HBO, or if you go into the movie business, Lion Gates, and all the other companies run their project. They own their projects, man. And that's what he's saying. Like, it's time to get ownership. It's time to be bosses. It's time to use our money and invest it in the right way. Just like his brand, his shoes, and his clothes and stuff like that. He's doing it himself. You got all these designer people out here, Gucci, Fendi. There's nothing wrong with wearing it, but it's like, when is going to be a point of time when we making our own brands and our own things and moving in our own direction? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what he's talking about. It's just being that boss, man, and investing in your own situation and doing that. See, he was on the Breakfast Club talking about all of this, man. You know what I mean? He's like he was telling them, like, everybody's so afraid of failure that they won't try something new or think outside the box. This is why he been winning for so many years. It's because he always been a person that thought outside the box, that believed in something in the beginning stages, like in the No Limit records. If he wouldn't have believed in, he was out when Tupac and all of them was out. He didn't have the same buzz, but he was out during that time working his stuff out, just like me, man. I'm just starting out first year to YouTube. I know it takes time for people to start liking your channel or respecting you, but it's like you can't stop doing what you're doing. You gotta believe in your project. You gotta believe in yourself, and then you will begin to see the growth. You feel what I'm saying? So it's always, you got to go through those stepping stones just like everybody else had to go through those stepping stones. You know what I'm saying? To become the big YouTuber and stuff of that nature, man, it takes stepping stones to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? The same with Master P talking about when he's saying that if you want to invest in the business or you're going to try to bring your brand up or whatever the case may be, you got to be able to go through those grinds, those ups, those downs, and be able to still survive those waves. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And why is Tyler Perry feeling the type of way that he feeling? I don't know. I think it was all about because maybe Master P should have hit him up. Yeah, come on out. We got the sheet for you, whoop the whoop. And I think it was more on that tip, and because I seen DJ Envy and everybody was saying the same thing. But you gotta understand the new generation, they think different. I mean, even though they not new, he kind of thinking in that level. Where Master P just happened to get all these African American actors, comedy guys all together to make a project. Just like the Harlem Nights, man. Just like Life. Those good comedy movies that we love to watch. And we enjoy each and every day we put them on, man. The Norbits had multiple comedies and comedians in and stuff like that. Just those old classics, man, we remember, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Master P was trying to do with this project. And I really love to see people come together like that because that's what we need in our culture. Because most of the time you watch a movie, you don't really see our culture in the movies like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. They trying to erase it. Then we don't get the rewards. Why? That's the thing. Why we ain't doing reward shows like the Oscars and stuff of that nature? Why we not doing those type of shows? You feel me? But let me just, you know what I mean, that's how I feel about that, the Master P and Tyler Perry thing. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me, man. And if y'all like to donate, it's Cash Ted Billionaire Charlie. I thank all of y'all for y'all support and all y'all respect, man. Love y'all.